So, web hosting?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Alright, so perfect. You're in web hosting, and then you click on that
Web
under
host
manage.
manage. Yeah.
Yes, and then it's gonna pull you up to a page where it's gonna say like the cPanel
Yeah.
portion of it all,
Let's have a look.
and then it says
cPanel
if you scroll
admin.
down a little bit.
Is it cPanel admin? Do I have to click?
Yes.
Do I
Well,
have
no, it would scroll down because that's your dashboard. If you
yeah.
scroll down, it says backup.
Backup, yeah. Automatically
Mm-hmm.
made backups, yes. Manage, yes.
Correct. Yes, correct.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to manage. Now, I've got here acronics.de scan error, site not blacklisted, request cleanup, firewall not enabled.
Yeah, you can request cleanup, but your backup portion is at the very top where it says backups.
Hang on a second. Now, I've got here acronics.de. It says back scan error, and then on the right acronics.co.uk. Site is clean. Yeah. So what should I do then?
So you're looking for your backups, correct?
I need to back up. I need to restore to a website to a previous version.
Okay, so the backup is at the very top where it says monitoring, firewall, and backup.
Okay.
Let's see here.
So should I actually request a cleanup on this acronics.de? Yes.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that.
We are currently on a service plan that does not support malware removal. If you want to submit malware removal, okay, then tell me. Yeah, then you'll tell me more about this malware removal service. Next backup, acronics.de. Next backup in 5 hours, 1 minute. Database, last backup, database failed. Or websites 1.
Let me see here. Let's see here. And which one is the backup that you needed?
Sunphalasmaremoval.com is just one website I wanted to restore.
Okay. Let me check here. Let's see here. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so if you go back to my products,
Okay. I'm going to GoDaddy again.
Yeah, go back to my products. And then under web hosting.
Hang on. Web hosting, yes. Manage all.
Manage all.
Yes.
And then it's going to say backups, and it's going to say manage backups.
Oh, hang on a second. It's not actually done. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Web hosting. Web hosting with cPanel. Manage backups.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then your managed backups are there. There's some databases on there and a website.
And there? What did they
Let's see
say?
here.
What the hell?
And you can click on those little icons, and it's going to say backup history.
Yes, I need to back up sanphalasmaremoval.com. A specific website. I need to back up a specific website.
Let's see here. Is it already in your hosting plan?
Yes, it should be, yes. It's sanphalasmaremoval.com. Sanphalasma. XATHESMA and then removal.com.
Oh, let's see here. I'm trying to see if that website's on there. Okay. So you can go into your cPanel admin.
Okay, just a second. I have to go now. I have to go back.
Because then it gives you the options to do that, like a backup from the website that you have already there.
Okay, just a second. I've got to find cPanel. What the heck is that? Purchase. No, I don't need to purchase anything. God damn it. Oh, sign out. Oh, what's going on here? GoDaddy. Oh, okay, what is the cPanel? How do I go to cPanel?
If you click on Manage All.
I'm not Manage All. I'm here on GoDaddy. Seeing is believing.
So you go into My Products,
visit
the
my
hosting,
accounts.
and then Manage All.
My Products, and then what? Sorry? Web hosting.
Manage All. Web hosting, Manage All.
Okay.
And then once you're in that dashboard, there's going to be 3 little dots next to Manage Backup.
No, I've got here web hosting.
Okay, so web hosting, then click Manage All.
cPanel. No, there's not. Manage backups. Business Prime.
Right next to it, there's 3 dots.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so click on Settings.
I've got Manage backups, Settings. Yes, Settings, okay.
And then the new page is going to populate.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to click on cPanel Admin.
Okay. Yes.
And then once you click on cPanel Admin, it's going to let you go into your apps, where it's going to show you your actual websites.
So how do I go and restore sanphalasmaremoval.com to a
So if you
previous
click
version.
on View More under My Applications,
Okay, now got Acronix Ltd, search, cPanel, web applications, view more, my blog 7, Sanphalasma, Estalotron.
then they have all your applications in there.
I've got Estalotron.
Yes, under Salsa.
So I'll
And
look.
it's going to have all your...
My blog.
So just pick the one that you want.
Hold on. Sanphalasma clone. Oh, there's a clone in there, good. Okay. Wait a second. So, where can I find sanphalasmaremoval.com in there? Where is it? My blog, Sanphalasma clone. No, I don't find sanphalasmaremoval.com in there.
So you don't have it listed in there?
I cannot find it now. My blog 6.
Yeah, because it would have to be listed there for you to do the backup.
Why is it not? I thought you were backing up the whole server.
Everything that is backing up is listed there.
So what am I purchasing really then? Because I thought the whole server was periodically backed up. If I cannot actually find certain websites, what was the point? So can you please explain further how sanphalasmaremoval.com is not backed up there?
So what is it called again?
Sanphalasma XA.
Let's see here.
N.
Because I just,
TH E La LA SMA removal. Just like removal. Just removing things. Removal.com.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and transfer you over to our hosting department, since they'll be able to look further into that, okay?
Alright.
1 moment.
Yes, I do have a backup service.
Hosting, sales, and support. My name is Antonio. May I have your name, please?
Andreas Russo.
And may I get your customer number so I can access your account?
Hold on. I already give it to the previous lady.
About that?
Yeah. Sanphalasma XA. Sanphalasma. I've got to write it again. Just a sec. Okay, sanphalasmaremoval.com. So which is XANTHELASMAREMOVAL.com.
Okay. And you're just not sure where the files are? Or?
No, I'm trying to restore it to 3 weeks ago because the website got completely messed up. It's not working anymore. So I'm trying to restore it to a previous backup, which I've actually bought a backup service, which is quite expensive. So I'm struggling. I'm calling here. I've been already on the phone for 15 minutes almost to try and back up to a previous version that was working. This is why we purchased a backup, so we've got all our website backed up.
No, I totally understand. Let me take a look here and see which folder that website is in, and then see what we can do about trying to restore it. Now, you want to restore it to a date 3 weeks ago, is that correct?
Yeah, 3 weeks ago when it was working.
Do you have a specific day in mind?
3 weeks ago, let's have a look.
Directly, that would be 30th, 23rd, the 16th.
Let's make it a bit earlier than that. Make it the 10th of... make it the 9th, actually. Make it at the beginning of January. Beginning of January, if possible. Say the 2nd of January.
Take a look here.
Say whether it's possible.
Now, looking at your hosting, I'm not showing that website was on this particular hosting.
Where is it on then?
Let me try and find out for you, sir. Just be a few moments here. Let's see. Products. Let's go look at that domain and see where that domain is pointed.
Okay, yeah, I see where it's only tied to that one card. All the other cards have all access. Okay. Yeah, I'll get that updated on that card. Also, if at any time you want to get your backup done to us, you can provide that like 99 per site. I recommend that.
48.213.75. So the domain's pointed at that IP address, but I don't see the domain on the hosting. Let me dig into this a little deeper for you.
If you're getting weekly backup, that's fine. I'll get those people that they haven't backed up their site at all. Something like this happens when they guys infected, or they don't know what caused it, or they just straight up accidentally.
All right, here's the site. I found the site. All right, let me take a look and see what I can do on restores for it, and we'll go from there.
Thank you.
Yes. Let's see. Backups.
Yeah, no, especially with like hard drive like this, please actually
I'm gonna look at.
having a laser etching technique, and that's why like it's a lot more expensive nowadays. But like the next wave of technology towards that that just lock time, consistency with it, so much nicer. Okay. So I just want to show you how to set up a ticket here. Once it's set in place, or once it doesn't scan, in case it does bunch. So are you logged into your account right now? Okay, you can hear my product.
Alright, it's going to take me a few moments to work on this. May I place you on a very brief hold?
Oh, no
If you don't work
problem.
5 minutes, I'll be right back with
No
you.
problem.
Thanks. subsystem, the backups have actually been failing for a while. They've been alerting on your backup panel as failing.
I haven't seen
Now,
anything. So
the good news is that we have a backup that we take of the site periodically.
yeah.
I don't have anything that's 3 weeks ago. I'd have something that was within the last 6 days that we could try and restore from.
6
I
days.
don't know if that's going to be of
No,
use.
6 days is really bad. It's not working 6 days ago.
Yeah, I mean the backup dashboard here has been showing errors since November.
Okay. Is it possible to restore it from the November? Yeah.
No, I'm saying like there hasn't been a backup taken of your site in the last 5 months.
Well,
Every time that it tries
well,
to
why?
take a backup
Can you?
of your hosting,
Yeah.
it
Can you please
fails.
refund me of that backup that you charged me for? Please, if you haven't actually got, I paid for a backup, and you haven't actually done it. So can you please give me my money back?
I mean, I could certainly, under the circumstances, cancel the service and refund it for you if you'd like.
Well, it's not about we need backup because if it's a serious, we're a serious business. We cannot afford to have this sort of service. This is why
And I understand
we need
that, sir.
we rely on
Backup.
Just let me finish, please. We rely on GoDaddy to provide the service that they actually tell us that they're going to provide. So we purchase our backup quite dearly because our websites are very important to us. It's just a backbone of our business. So if you don't back it up, you're actually doing damage to us. Now, we need to restore that website, sanphantasmaremoval.com, to a month ago when it was at least operational. We've got another website that was not is not operational, just disappeared all of a sudden. Now, how do we sort it out? Because we need that website, which is worth a lot. We've worked not only that, we need a couple that are not working. We worked for years on them. And this is why we purchased our backup, the backup, because we wanted to have reassurance that our websites would be backed up periodically and therefore would be safe. Now, how do we get these two websites back? That is the main question. How do we get, since we purchased the backup, in order to be safe from that point of view? Do you understand the
I
question?
was trying to.
Yeah, the question is, how do we get this two, sanphantasmaremoval.com, and then there's another website that's has the same problem. We're trying to back it up, to restore it to a previous backup, which is sanphantasma.ts. So how do we get these websites back? Because we were sleeping tight because we paid a lot for this backup service that you sold us. How do we get them back?
So as I was trying to explain, sir, to restore the site, I do not have a backup that's going to meet your needs to restore it. As to the backup product that you have paid for, the backup product that you have paid for has been trying to make a backup of your site for months, but has encountered errors when it tries to make a backup. Those errors are usually related to content, such as a wrong password in a database connection string. It can only rely on what it sees externally of the website. And those errors haven't been addressed pretty much since the backup was first purchased and set up. And because of that, there has not been a backup taken.
Basically,
Now, if
your
you're
service
unhappy
is
with-
absolutely rubbish. It's absolutely rubbish because you give us a backup service that backs up the websites. Then if you find excuses for your service not to work, that is not acceptable. Me as a customer, Arret Unlimited, as a customer, purchased a backup service. We didn't actually purchase excuses for the backup service not to work. We were purchasing a backup service, which is actually extremely damaging for us if there's no backup of our websites which you actually purchased. We purchased a backup service. And now you're saying that has never been backed up, despite all the money that we paid GoDaddy for it. And we keep paying. I mean, this is a joke. Now, how do we sort it out? How do you sort it out?
So as I was trying to explain to you, let me see if maybe I can put this in a different way for you. Imagine, if you will, that you hired us to take pictures of the inside of your house, but your house was always locked. So we showed up every day to take pictures.
My dear, let me finish this freaking, let me stop you right there, because this is actually pissing me off big time. Because it's not an example. It's a very, very simple thing. We put our business into your hands, and we pay you to keep our business safe. And we purchase a backup system, and you don't look for excuses not to back it up. You don't look for excuses not to back it up. I do apologize for it. This is absolutely unacceptable. It's absolutely unacceptable. Now we actually ask you for a solution now. We purchased a backup service, if you do understand what backup means. Is that we pay you and you back up our websites. And you've got our websites onto your servers, and therefore this is your responsibility. I mean, are we kidding me? You're actually giving me. I've got keys, and we locked the house. What are you talking about? With all due respect, this is actually pissing me off big time, because we rely on you, and we come come for help, because we know that we can actually. We thought we could rely on GoDaddy services. We pay over the top to get a backup service, and you say, "Oh, then there's no keys to your websites." Go fuck yourself, with all due respect at all. But this is actually absolutely amazing. This is absolutely amazing, and this is deeply damaging to us. And I do apologize for my language, because this is not Banana Republic. We thought GoDaddy was a company that is actually reliable. Now you don't actually come back and say, "Well, we don't have the keys to your house." Just tell that to someone else. With all due respect, we want our websites back. We paid for a service, you produce it, you have that service, we paid you for that, we want that service. And we relied on you on that. Therefore, we thought our websites were safe. Now you're saying that because of certain keys and all that rubbish, because it's freaking rubbish, because we paid for a service. We don't care about the fucking keys, with all due respect. We want that website, those websites we rely on backed up, because we purchase a backup service. We purchase from it. We give money to you. This is the point. So how do we get these websites back? Sunphantasmaremoval.com. How do we get it back? Because it's a very valuable website. How do we get it back? I'm actually going to ask the question, keep asking the same question, because I cannot actually let it go. This website is worth a lot to us, and we paid a backup service. How do we actually get it back?
All right, sir. So I've been very, very patient on what you have your say. May I have my say now?
Yes, okay, on you go. But please be reasonable when you actually answer. I mean, I want a solution. I'm not actually asking for excuses. We need a solution to this.
I'm going to give you the solutions that I have available to you, sir. So
Okay.
Your backup system that you have paid for has not been taking backups.
This is your problem.
The backup system that we have takes a new backup every 6 days and discards the older backups. So the most recent backup that I'm going to have of any of your sites is at most 6 days old, and is probably less than 6 days old. I can restore from that backup for you if that's what you would like. If that is not sufficient, I'm more than happy to cancel and refund the entire backup service for you, since it did not meet your needs. But beyond that, I do not have a way to restore your website. We do not have an older copy of your website available. You getting upset, you yelling at me, you cursing at me is not going to change the fact of whether or not that backup exists, whether or not I can restore from it. It simply does not exist. Now, I can try and make things right to the limit of my abilities, but that's all I'm able to do.
Do you understand that GoDaddy.com has let us down big time?
Like I said, I mean, this has been alerting daily for over 4 months, sir, on your GoDaddy account.
We're not actually. Well, I've actually looked at. Well, I don't look at. Well, alerting daily. I mean, they don't look.
Sir,
Look. Let me.
Backups were such a mission critical concern of yours. Why did you never once check in on the backups or the status?
Because we are business people, right? We leave this job to GoDaddy to back it up. So if you've got problems, internal problems, we assume that you sort it out. If we give you money to back it up, we know. No. If it's your, because this is your internal problem. If it's, look, let me finish kindly. Let me finish kindly. Now, this is a fault of GoDaddy. And there's nothing to say about that. There's nothing to that. There's not trying to pin it back, because we pay money to have a backup. And we don't pay money to actually go and monitor that backup works. If we give money to a contractor, we entrust that contractor to do that job. So we don't actually go and check that contractor daily, because we thought, okay, fair enough, that service has been paid for. This is a professional company. We don't need to deal with that. We don't go there and watch.
Ever, not even once.
Every now and then, but in case of GoDaddy, I'm a business owner. I'm the one who owns the business, my dear. No, I'm the. But look, this is your freaking problem. This is your problem, because I pay for a backup. No. Just do you understand my frustration, because I'm losing your service is having us to lose money. I mean, I don't pay for a service, and then I have to check on that service is being delivered online. I just don't. That's it. If I have to check for all the services that I'm actually purchasing through our business, I'm actually got to have a 24-hour job, because we've got so many services that we purchase all the time. I can actually just check them all and keep watching them all the time. A professional service is something that you can entrust people with.
And I understand that this service has not met your needs. That's why I'm willing to go outside of policy to do a full refund for you, sir.
Okay.
But that is the limit of what I am able to do.
Okay, just do it this way.
I cannot make a backup appear that does exist.
Look, okay, let's do it this way. This is what you can do is just refund me for this backup, which has never done anything for us, in full, and then give us another year of backup, at least. This is all you can do. If it's all you can do, restore that website, sanphalasmaremoval.com, to the latest version that you've got, and give us not only do refund us for this the service that we thought we had, we didn't have it. Kindly give us at least a year of free backup that works. That would be a good, actually some sort of resolution for this problem.
I cannot do that, sir. Like I said, I am going outside of our normal policy to offer a refund to begin with, simply because it has failed.
Will we have to have a backup that works? You can refund this backup in full, yes, but we do need to have a backup that works. I mean, are you able to offer a backup that works?
So if you would like to have the service work, I can investigate into those logs with you to determine where it's failing, where it's unable to reach the website. We can get the updated passwords for those websites and get the backups updated so that they begin taking backups again.
Okay. Let me get someone else to call you back on that. On this particular issue, kindly refund me for this service that you didn't deliver. If
I refund the service, I will be canceling the service, sir.
Yes, but we do need that service, my dear. We do need backups.
So if you need the service, I cannot refund it, sir.
Okay, refund it now, and then we're going to purchase it later then.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and get it canceled for you. I just need to read off a quick legal disclaimer in order for me to cancel it.
Okay, yeah.
In order for me to cancel this product on your behalf, you must agree that any content within it is gone, and if restorable, will have a fee of up to $150 associated to restore it. Is it okay for me to cancel this item on your behalf and refund it now?
Yes, do it.
All right, let me go ahead and get that canceled. Let's see here. And then since you intend to repurchase it in the future, do you want that refund to be refunded back to the method of payment, or do you want it refunded as store credit on the account?
Or the method of payment, please.
Okay, sure thing. I'll go ahead and get that handled for you now.
How much are you refunding then? How much are you refunding?
What's that, sir?
How much are you refunding?
I'll be refunding the full cost of the product, sir.
And how much was that?
I'll have to get it calculated out here. It's going to take a few minutes. If you want to wait on hold, I can get it for you.
Thank you.
Otherwise, it'll take a few moments.
Oh, God. Can't believe it.
then let me just put you on a very brief hold while I get that calculated, sir. Be right back with you.
Yeah. Fuck's sake, mother freaking. Then.
Let's see. So 95.52 plus 18.36. It'll be £108.88 total.
So how many months are we talking about?
That is 1 year plus. What was this previous receipt for? 1 year plus 3.357 months.
Okay, that's fine.
And then I've got that refund processed for you now. You should receive an email within about 15 minutes for the product going through and refunding out for you.
Yeah.
And then it usually takes 3 to 5 business days to be refunded back to your payment institution.
Okay, that's okay.
All right. Is there anything else I can do for you today, or
Can
anything
you
else I can help you out with?
Can you restore that website to the latest version you've got?
What's that, sir?
Can you restore that website to the latest version you've got?
Oh, to the version from 4 days ago. Let me find the exact date on it for you here. If you'll just bear with me a moment. Let's see.
Yeah, sorry to blast out at you, but unfortunately you took the phone call. You know, if you were in my shoes, knowing the hassle you've gone through in order to get that website in place, oh God. Is there any other way that you can restore that website? I don't know, because it's not working. Is there anything that you could do?
Well, I mean, like I said, we don't have any other backups. Now, that being said, it looks like that site is a WordPress site. If it's that the site is just broken, we have WordPress developers that could go in and fix the site for you.
Okay,
so
well,
we can try and repair the site.
Okay, no problem. We'll work at it ourselves, and then we'll see what we can do. Okay.
So it looks like the most recent restore point was taken February 5th at 6 a.m. Arizona time.
Yeah. Okay. Do that.
Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and get that handled for you as well. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Oh, nothing else. Thanks.
All right. Well, thank you, and you have a great day, sir.
Thank you. So you're gonna restore that to that date, yes?